IRL? Well, I'm coming to you live from an active volcano or the gates of hell. Your choice. I've been thinking and I really thought maybe I should just kind of get out there. And Sims forgot to record my or charge my camera. And there's not even a SD card. This is such a lame situation. But here we are. And I wanted to talk about your favorite conspiracy theories. I have many. For example, one of my all-time favorite conspiracy theories is the like rumored and long time pseudoscience thought that individuals cannot be within hundreds of feet of active volcanoes and magma and lava, molten lava. Come on. How else are you going to get like a ton of hummus beyond wholesale prices? You're not going to. So here we are. It's not even that hot. It's kind of cold, to be honest. Oh, there's a window. Oh, obstructing my view somewhere in front of the video village. Oh no, it's not melting. It's fine. In fact, we sprayed all the equipment down with flame retardant, Acme spray, ourselves included, and that's how we're able to get so close to volcanoes. It's just for that darn window. Can't see a thing. Maybe it's all the smoke. Can't see chat so much either. Good stuff. We stick around long enough, maybe we'll come across some metamorphic rocks. Once they solidify, of course. So, favorite conspiracy theories? Well, other than the fact that they say people can't hang out near volcanoes, or definitely not as close as we are. Other than that, I'd have to say probably the government taking out Maryland. Because come on, when you sleep with both of the Kennedys at the same time, it's a little sloppy, girl. And it's likely that she knew something that she shouldn't have known. And maybe they just didn't trust that she could keep her mouth closed. So I definitely think our own government took her out and made it look like a suicide. And it was very easy for them to do with her having borderline and all. It was very, very easy to stage the whole thing. Also, speaking of Kennedy's, wasn't his whole death situation kind of bizarre? For a long time, people have been fighting through the Freedom of Information Act to disclose those details, and they're just kind of dragging their feet on releasing everything. I wonder how much of a game changer it'll be when that eventually does happen. Other conspiracies. Extraterrestrials. I definitely think they exist. Now, whether or not they're amongst us and like working alongside our government and stuff, I don't know about all that, but why not? Mm. I've definitely seen some people who look a little possibly like aliens. Thank you for the follow. Yay. So, we're talking about favorite conspiracy theories, and I just named a few of my own. Let me know what you guys like. Yeah, and I think chat's hidden for some reason. I feel I feel this is a conspiracy social experience. Like with the whole like outrageous like people had, and some of it kind of turned out to be true. Like NSA issue, Big Brother type stuff, and like we're kind of slowly seeing that start to happen. As an actual existing case, not that case, but that's just kind of how life is. So that's really crazy. What else? I definitely think some of the planes that went down a little suspicious. Especially there was one, if I'm not mistaken, like the plane like I want to say it landed somewhere in the Frisco Bay, and it was like split in half, and most people survived except two people in the very back. They were kind of interesting individuals. It's kind of weird that they were the only fatalities. It's actually kind of weird that they didn't all die in that situation. Like the plane like split in I don't even know. That was a little weird. Amelia Earhart disappearing. I think maybe there's a little more to the story than that. Anyways, guys, let me know what your favorite conspiracy theories are. Maybe I'll see chat someday. Just don't know about now. No idea what the Sims are up to. Hopefully they're not playing melting again. I mean, come on, guys. I told you it was going to be a little warm today. Just a little bit. I told you to dress light. Okay, you can't have fun. What's your problem? Yes, moms should have imagination, especially with children. That's actually very recommended to nurture imagination because that, how do I say, that encourages creativity. And creativity, what is creativity? That is the ability to think outside the norm and the box and to think abstractly. The way our school system is modeled, and I want to say, not just in the States, but in a lot of places. Oh, that is terrible. I got to give it to you because that is a nightmare. That's definitely a nightmare. A lot of attention seeking with that, a lot of games and, go, I hate you, but oh, don't leave me kind of stuff. Lots of theatrics, and they'll constantly need to be reassured, and they'll constantly test your loyalty, and it's like, still a spy. Wonderful. So, any other questions, guys? Any other favorite conspiracy theories you want to talk about? Because that is the theme of the night. Hi, welcome back, creator. So you were talking about conspiracy theories and what your favorite ones are. I'm a little bit struggling to read chat and the spacing. I love you too. The name looks I think there's a word that you changed from yesterday. I answer most of it. I don't have to answer any questions, like, at all. And if you guys can't figure it out, then you're fucking dumb. Joke's on you. It's not that hard to put together. All is not as it seems or appears to be. We can just leave it at that. That's what's missing. Okay, got it. Got it. Well, you're still here watching it, so you can't hate it that much. You know? I mean, geez. Thank you. I try sometimes. But today we're just hanging out. Guys, we're talking about our favorite conspiracy theories. And this could be something that is still very much a theory or just super far-fetched and the sources are not quite identifiable or what have you, and it's too ambiguous to actually, I guess, look at it and, you know, I mean, there are some tinfoil hat stuff. What up, Siphon? It's been a while since you've been around. How are you? I don't have to answer any questions that I don't want to answer, okay? What is this? Am I on, like, the fucking View? Who are you? You think you're Oprah? Or Ellen? You're gonna just weasel some questions out of me that are not meant to be public information? Okay, like, if you cannot figure out strategies, if you cannot figure that out, like, I don't know what to tell you. Okay? So that's on you to put it together. Oil doesn't come from dinosaur bones and is a renewable source within the earth. Ooh, that's a good one. Okay, I like that one. I like that. I do not. No, I do not. Been single for a while now, and I think it's a good choice because some of my dating choices have really not been that great. That being said, I think if I were to really look at the situation as a whole, I would happen to be the common denominator. And clearly there's something about my issue with establishing my own boundaries and how I can end up in situations that are not the best for me. So instead of being a people pleaser and just being assumed into relationships where people go out with you a couple times and it's like, oh, we're together now. Like, you know, I don't want to be doing that. I really have no desire for that. And there's not a whole lot, I feel, at this juncture in life that a guy can offer me. Like, I'm not gonna be with someone out of, like, no. You know what I mean? So, for all you know, he is back, motherfuckers. Ever notice I only stream super late now? So there you go. And if you think I would put anyone else up on game about that situation at all, you are surely mistaken. So, but again, this is not really the time nor place for that. But if you're on my Snap, you would know he's around quite a bit these days, so that's probably already been handled. Next question. Okay, we're talking. Oh my God, Bohemian Grove. Okay, I've talked about this before. Remember when there was I want to say it was a CX kid, who did the Nataru run? Is it Nataru? Did I say that wrong? Okay. Anyways, when they were trying to occupy and take over Area 51, like, oh, they can't stop us all kind of deal. Well, I don't recommend this for Bohemian Grove. Obviously, power in numbers would just, you know, ruin the whole thing. But I have a plan to potentially infiltrate. It's just, I obviously can't announce it. It would take a long time to do. Lots of hats and disguises and assumed, how do I say it? Like, uh, third party hired companies that may, for whatever reason, be involved with the event, but you do it slowly and you just, okay, that I've said too much, but I've always thought it would be incredible to infiltrate one of those places, like as a waitress or something. Like, that's the most basic idea. So that much I can give you. Thank you for the follow. That's like the most basic, like terrible plan, but you get the idea. And then you just like play dumb while you're taking drink orders, because they do have people around while the bizarre festivities are happening. Even though it's highly, highly secretive, there is various staff hired to cater to the upper echelon elite individuals so that they have a good time and that they're comfy. Definitely tacos. I won a hot dog eating contest in high school. Did not help my situation, like with my reputation at all. I don't really know why I got like the whole like slut rap when in all reality, I was usually in a long-term relationship. So I don't not know where that came from. Maybe it's how I dressed. I love Mexican food. I do love Mexican food. That's facts. Infiltrating. Hands down. That wasn't the plan. Oh my God, yes, thank you for bringing up MKUltra. Okay, so speaking of some people that you just love to bring up, even though I literally have other topics at hand, I believe, and I have a lot to back my claims, and I think this would have to be an entire like video upload, not a stream, because I wouldn't want to be distracted by silly questions. Like I would want to get complete thoughts out with my documentation and examples cohesively, chronologically. But that being said, I do think there was some bizarre stuff going on with Battlecam. Also, no, MKUltra is not fake. The CIA and the FBI have disclosed plenty of documentation, very little redaction. They did do it. But that being said, the Battlecam site and film on production studio had some really parallel similarities with that. Also, I want to say that like you could accumulate a certain amount of points, and Lenovo was the sponsor choice in the desktops. And if some of you, maybe you don't know this, but Lenovo caught a lot of flack for basically installing more than spyware, more than what is it called? Malware? Way more than malware. It was way more intrusive and invasive, and it's so coincidental that was the choice laptop that was given to many of the battle cameras. Because there would be 2 camera slots, right? Sometimes one of the camera slots would be taken up by the film on shows, and the one that was open, people would do any and everything inconceivable just for a few seconds of airtime. In fact, even when it wasn't on TV. And then people, viewers or participants, whatever, could vote someone in and out of that available camera slot. So you can imagine what people might do for fame. And in the event that you win or lose, there would be a video loop playing, very much like MKUltra programming. No, it is definitely real. It is 100% real. Is I don't know if that's fake. MK Naomi? Is Alki, Alki. I mean, look, there's a lot of stuff that's just really, really strange. Well, see, I don't actually know, because I didn't actually acquire one of those laptops, thank God. I had my own friend that was a computer person that creeped on me for Battlecam. Yeah, they didn't have to give me a laptop. No, just kidding. Oh God, do I regret introducing him to that world. Point is, I don't know which model lots were the tainted ones, and I don't recall. I mean, I have like a whole thing of notes, like when this kind of like hit me, I was like, oh, I think there was something more than just a billionaire's like sick social experiment. Like, and I kind of started putting stuff together. It's a little bit before Alistair was born, but I still have it. But I don't, I think I actually would in that research folders and stuff, I think I would actually have in there the model lots and duration years of in which Lenovo was like being really shady. Just off the top of my head, I don't recall. Who does well, I do have the Sim Squads, so yes, you can definitely let them know how you're feeling. Well, I don't know how you like to dress next to burning hot lava, but I felt that this was plenty appropriate. I'm actually a little toasty, but you know, I'm trying to be modest here, so I feel like nothing's hanging out. What am I explaining my outfit to you? Since when are you like the outfit police? Okay? Like, no, stop. Is Bigfoot real? Okay, I definitely think Bigfoot is real. Now, whether Bigfoot is extraterrestrial, whether Bigfoot is like that missing link between, that links, you know, apes evolving into humans, I don't know. But there's a Bigfoot museum not too far from me. It's really tiny. It's kind of cute, to be honest. And they have like replicas of like just these really massive like footprints that have been found, bizarre, unidentifiable like hair samples and stuff. Lots of accounts of sightings, drawings, and you know, just pretty much all of it. Why are you guys laughing over there? Oh, guys, I'm sorry if your name, which may be slightly reminiscent of some type of racial slur, if that was corrected to a full form of a name with a last initial which cannot be confused for any type of racial slur. As you know, I'm pretty like flexible when it comes to free speech. One thing I always tell my mods and simps that we don't allow is racially driven hate speech. We don't gay bash here. We don't say weird things about children. I think that's it, right? We tolerate a lot of your guys' bullshit. So if they're having fun with chat today, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, maybe it's all the magma. Well, I mean, Aries, do you see me typing? How am I manipulating that? Come the fuck on. Who do you think I'm talking to? I'm just, you know, it's... Would I let Bigfoot baby... No, I would not have relations with Bigfoot. That is gross. I'm not into hairy people. Like, I can't... I have a limit when it comes to body hair. And my limit is way, way before Bigfoot. Apparently, like, with a lot of the sightings, because I was mentioning how there's a Bigfoot museum not too far from me, there's a god-awful stench that's associated with Bigfoot that's, like, just really, like, ugh. Like, it's just, it's like, I guess it's, like, death and rotting and it's just about as it's just about as unique and disgusting and distinctive and just foul as the smell of death. Which hopefully none of you guys have had to smell that, because that's not a good, you never forget that smell. Bill, that's rude. I don't find it funny. Well, I mean, that's great if you manscape. I mean, I'm not saying, like, you know, guys have to be like fucking dolphins. You don't. But, like, you know, if you got like a shag carpet on your chest, Um, or even down there, that might, if you have the equivalent of a shag carpet going on, yeah, so Loch Ness, great question. There's so much uncharted forest, despite the fact that we're chopping so much of it down. There's so much uncharted forest area, and there's so much uncharted deep sea shit, right? In fact, I feel like land is way more explored and identified than the sea maybe ever will be. So yeah, I definitely think the possibility of Loch Ness is very likely. I also think that some of the earlier accounts of some of these sea creatures or sea monsters, even like the megalodon, I'm saying something, it's something mega. I wonder if maybe though they just didn't have the frame of reference for certain animals or mammals, sea mammals, and they had never seen something before like that, so maybe they mistook it for something different. Yeah, so and that number is actually about right, Derek. Why am I in? I just felt like, you know, I'm tired of paying full retail price for pumice stones, so I thought I would collect my own. ¿Ti quieres bailar? If you're a dolphin, that's great. We're accepting of all species and all species identifiable, personified. We do have tanks if you need to use the restroom, and we are dolphin friendly. Oh no, it's fine. I'm good. Honestly, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Más propinas. Más propinas. Yo quiero propinas. All right. Oh man. So, guys, I love how you guys are really engaging today. You're bringing up a lot of fun conspiracy theories. Oh, wait, are we frozen? Oh, okay. Totally, they have to be hiding something in Antarctica. No, it's great. That's why I just kind of dressed light today. But no, we're great. Yeah, Antarctica is really fucking weird, right? The fact that Google Maps is like blacking it out, like that's super sus. Like that's super sus. I feel like how many people have been there ever, and then what, like they die on their missions and stuff, or there, like there's a lot of weird ambiguity with that. I don't like it, and I feel like there's probably some weird stuff going on. Someone asked earlier if we went to the moon. As big of a Stanley Kubrick fan I am, why would they hide penguins? That's fucked up. The dinosaurs are still lives. Well, if you think about it, crocodiles are dinosaurs. In that reality, facts. Thank you, Fred. That's very nice of you to say. Anytime I get a compliment, there's like twice as many like hater comments. So thank you for that. Anyone who's just joining us, we're talking about favorite conspiracy theories. I want to know yours. Now, and it doesn't matter, like, if you can't really, I'm not gonna make you prove anything. We're just having a fun conversation here. So, I want to talk about conspiracy theories, and I think it's an interesting topic because even, I feel like there are certain personality types that just really rabbit hole into that whole ordeal. But as time goes on, and as the crazy things that happened in the world, that are going on now and even the past year, some of those like seemingly far-fetched concepts are really not seeming that far-fetched anymore. So I don't know. I just want to know your favorite conspiracy theories. Like I said, you don't have to state any sources, you know, just throw some out there and we'll talk about it. No judgment either. No judgment. Thank you. You have a great night too. bite me now. Thank you for the follow. Yay, thank you, Frank. How far are the tunnels below Comet Ping Pong? That's a good question. Huh, I don't know. Oh, what about those really... Teresa? Teresa's okay. Well, see, there's all kinds of stuff. There's muting, and then there's selective mutism. It usually happens to people that have survived some kind of trauma, and they mute themselves as a coping mechanism. When people have selective mutism, they are not mute the entire time, but they're selectively mute. Oh no, I'm talking to you guys. Aww. No, the Sims definitely don't live here. They have their own place. Are you kidding me? You know, like, ugh, imagine. No. Mm-mm. I can barely handle cleanup after streaming. I could not even, like, if I had to clean up after them all the time. Oh my god. No, no, definitely not. Oh my god, could you imagine, like, was it Snow White? No, I can't even. Anyways, guys, thank you for hanging out. This was kind of just a little testaroo deal that we're doing today. So today's stream is going to be very short. Super, super short. Thank you to everyone who participated and contributed to the topic of the day. We will try to continue to have more interesting, engaging topics like tonight's. And that's going to wrap it up. Anyone who's just joining, I'm sorry we're shutting it down so quickly. But like I said, it was a quick stream tonight. So we'll be back at it probably tomorrow. Hopefully a little earlier, though. And way longer. See you then.